Hi guys, Dr. Scott Jahn here. Have you ever wanted to change your mood like that? You ever been stressed out or angry or upset or nervous and you wish you could just change your mood? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay guys, so in this video, I'm going to teach you something called anchoring. Now, anchoring was developed by a guy named Richard Bandler who developed something called neurolinguistic programming. And neurolinguistic programming is basically how the brain speaks to itself, okay? And so with anchoring, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to change your mood instantly. Okay? The way it works is, let's say you have a stimulus, right? Something like somebody cuts you off in traffic, right? That's a stimulus and you get angry and you just can't let it go. And just throughout the day, you're angry, angry, angry. And now it starts to build up in your system through a stress response. Now, a stress response on a short term is healthy, right? It gives us that fight or flight response. But a stress response over a longer period of time is very detrimental to our health. So stress in the short term is actually good for us. It does things like increase your adrenaline and your cortisol for energy production. Also increases glucose in the blood so that you can have energy to either fight the tiger, so to speak, or to run away. It also increases your cognitive performance, your cardiovascular tone, your cardiopulmonary tone, so more oxygen gets in your lungs. The pain tolerance goes down, your immune system gets boosted, blood clotting, so if you do bleed, you don't bleed out and die. Blood pressure goes up, skin conductance, muscle tone, brain activity, all increase. And the non-essentials like digestion, sexual reproductive hormones, growth and healing, these things go down because the body doesn't need them. They're shunting energy to fight or flight. The problem is when the stressor stays for a long period of time, right? Especially if it's a mental, emotional stress. You can see all the things that happen. Our immune response goes down, our memory and our learning goes down, sexuality goes down with impotence and anovulation. Our pain tolerance goes down, our skin conductance means dry skin. Then we get an increase in things like insulin resistance, which will lead to diabetes, fatigue, hypertension, which is what we're doing now, respiratory problems, opportunistic infection because our immune system is compromised. Right? We got anhedonia, which is basically not being able to feel happy, depression. You get bone decalcification because we get an acidic environment and the body's trying to buffer it. We get addictions, right? Somatic syndromes, immune disorders, digestive illness, stroke, cardiovascular failure, renal failure. All this is happening because the body is increasing its energy response, and it's got nothing to do because it's a mental, emotional stressor. It's not a physical stressor. So now you get all this increased energy in the body with nowhere to go, and it starts damaging the system. Okay, so we're going to teach you a technique that's going to help you lower your stress response. So what we're going to do with anchoring is we're going to teach the body how to associate a desired feeling with some kind of a stimulus. And the stimulus we're going to use is we're going to take our non-dominant hand and we're going to make an okay sign. Okay? So we just do like that, and it's going to tell our brain to think a certain way. Now, let's just say I want to convey success, right? Because I give a lot of talks. Let's say I don't like being in front of the camera. It makes me nervous, right? So I want to change my mindset to a mindset of success. And what I would do is I would try and think of a time where I had a lot of success. Let's just say, we're going to use some hypothetical here. Let's say back when I was in Little League, I hit a home run that won the championship game, right? So I can imagine that, and that's the success, right? And I get that feeling of success. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to imagine that. But when I imagine it, I'm going to make the scene much bigger, broader, brighter than what it actually was, right? I'm going to smell the smells of the grass. I'm going to hear the cheering of the fans. I'm going to see the vibrant colors of the uniform. I'm going to make everything as bright as I can. I'm going to make it big. I'm going to make it just gigantic so it really absorbs into my system. And when I got it, and when I imagine hitting that home run and get that feeling, I make the okay sign. Then I run it again, make it bigger, make it brighter, make it louder. When I get that feeling, I do the okay sign. Do this about 3 or 4 times, okay? So you're really feeling it. Hit the okay sign, okay? Now, you're going to need to reinforce this every so often in the beginning until your brain understands what you're trying to do. So after you do it, okay, 3 or 4 times, hit the okay sign. Boom, 3 or 4 times, hit the okay sign. Later on in the day, maybe 3 or 4 hours later, try and imagine that feeling again, hit the OK sign. Then the next day, again, give that feeling, nice imagine it one more time, and hit the OK sign. After you do it 5 or 6 times, your brain will start to recognize this means success. Right? Now I go into my thing I want to do, my talk here, and I start to get a little nervous. I just do that. My brain instantly will change to that aura of success, and I'll feel more confident. I'll be ready to go. Now try this out. Use it with anything from fear, anger, frustration, any of these negative emotions that gets us into that fight or flight stress response, because that's not going to be good for us, right? So we want to try and get rid of that as quickly as possible, all right? Leave a comment in the comment section if you try it. Let me know how it works out. And if you like this video, please think about subscribing and hit that notification button so you can get more tips on how to live a happy, healthy, holistic lifestyle. All right, I'll see you at the next video. Take care.